Stephanie.
Justin, how are you?
I'm good. So, as I recall from our last session, you was talking about your grandmother's death. So, how are you feeling about that?
I feel more relieved. I was able to say some things to people or to somebody that is not family or not necessarily, so you can kind of let everything out and you have to feel any kind of way because it's never going to get back. You can tell family members, they go, don't say something and they may go back and say it, but I was able to, get things off my chest. I felt really good, actually.
So, you felt good that you was able to speak to someone who wasn't a relative about your situation?
Yes, I do. I felt really good, actually, after that. It was like, I walked into my room, it was like, actually, I feel really good. That was actually really helpful, actually.
That's good to hear. And overall, with the whole situation, has it changed your mind on decision, or I remember you said how after her death you started seeing the world differently. Has since you explained the whole situation to me, do you think you still view the world differently compared to when it first happened?
Yeah, I still view the world differently because her death did open me up to the bigger evils of the world. She was like that shroud, that veil of innocence. Got lifted away from me. That's not something once you lose your innocence, you never get it back. So I definitely still view the world differently and everything about it. Differently. Realize the cutthroat world.
So you still feel the same about the whole going against the world?
Uh, you know, I wouldn't say even going against the world more or less anymore, but I would say that you know you definitely have to make sure that your affairs are in order because the world isn't kind. If you're kind and you think you can just get away with doing whatever you want to, kind of just living life or whatever, then it's going to be a cruel place to you. You got to make sure everything's in order, and that includes family, friends, financially, socially. Just got to make sure all your affairs are in order. Otherwise, it's going to be a very dangerous place for you.
So, is there anything in particular you like to talk about?
We can talk about my love of weightlifting.
Can you explain a little bit more about your weightlifting?
Well, besides weightlifting, itself, obviously going to the gym and stuff like that, I like it a lot because I can challenge myself in the gym.
Has there been anybody who has motivated you to start off with lifting?
Yeah. A guy by the name of Eric Hutchinson, actually. Because I was weightlifting before, it was kind of on and off, and kind of first you get into something, you do it, and you're like, whatever, and then it's kind of whatever, but he was a guy actually mentored me in football as I got older. Took me aside and said I had a lot of potential, whatever like that. And he said, weight room's a big key to it. I was in the weight room beforehand, but he definitely got me into it a lot more and made me, realize, I want to take this. I want this to be my craft, he just showed me there's more, to weightlifting than actually lifting weights. You can get your anger out, you can get your aggression out. If you're having if you're sad, you can go in there and just lose yourself for 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? Or you could even hurt yourself, but not hurt yourself at the same time with weights on, just to forget pain. You know what I mean? Going that extra rep or doing the extra set or doing that super set. Yeah, you're in pain, but then yet it's not a pain that you're cutting yourself. It's not a pain that you're not eating, but it's a pain that definitely distracts you from the pain of the outside world for a few seconds or two. I've been known to do it, not cutting myself like that, but putting that extra set on, just doing that extra weight to kind of block out everything. Especially when not saying I'm the strongest man in the world, but I do a respectable amount of weight. You put that much weight on the bar that I do, then you definitely have to make sure that you are focused and ready because you get hurt.
Do you feel that your obsession with weightlifting is an addiction, in a bad way?
Um, I would call it an addiction. I definitely would. Um, but then yet again, I don't think it's a bad addiction. I'm staying in shape. I don't go to the gym 12 hours a day, but I definitely make sure I have 2 hours a day to go in there and just lose myself. And I plan on having that even after football, when I have a job, no matter how busy I'll be or anything like that. That's just something I'm just gonna need. Some people need crack cocaine. I need
Or you feel the need you still have to continue weightlifting?
I'm very comfortable with my body. Like I'll take my shirt off right now. I have no problem with it. Like I said, I have a little something right here. I call it my little kick change. But you know what? I don't really care because I need it for my sport. Nothing to do. It's not that big. I like it. I call it. I say this with my power. I like it. It doesn't bother me. It's not a six pack, but I think it's sexy. I've never had a complaint. Some women don't like it, but I don't care. But I'm very comfortable with my body. But I do. Another great thing. Eric told me, the guy who told me on the lift. He said to me, he was like, no matter how big or how in shape or how cut you are, you're still preparing every day. You're always going to see something wrong with your body. So no matter I could have an 8-pack, 22 or something, I'm still going to find something wrong. I'm still going to want to have some kind of some form of bettering myself, more or less. You know what I mean? So I'll forever be wanting to fix it, but ultimately I'll only be happy to do it.
So it was really nice talking to you about your weightlifting, and hopefully you come to my office again and have something else to talk about.
You're awesome. Coming back.